welcome to Canada. I'm chaotic right now. Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday and happy Thanksgiving week. I am so excited. I just got back from Mississippi. I originally told you guys I was gonna vlog the weekend, but it went by so quick and we were trying to visit with family we haven't seen since before the wedding, so it was kind of chaotic. I started out filming and then I was like, we're just gonna scratch this vlog. Sometimes that happens, but I told you guys that I go on call today and that's where we're at right now. That's what we're doing. We've got business on top, party on bottom, still in my PJs, but I'm basically ready. I technically went on call at midnight last night, but I guess there were so many trips that needed to be covered. They called me the day before, and yes, that can happen where they go ahead and assign you a trip the day before. It was so scary because we were dead asleep, still in Mississippi, and cruise scheduling calls me and assign me the ugliest 3-day ever. I guess I can sit right here. I don't have my tripod with me and I'm chaos right now. It's 11 o'clock. We have to leave in an hour, so I'm trying to get all of my stuff together and I still need to run to the bank and get some dollar bills. I haven't worked an overnight, I've worked leans, but it's such a quick overnight, but I'm working a 3-day and my body's going into shock. I'm like, how do I pack my suitcase? How do I pack my food? I'm not gonna have food. I'm not packing food. I guess I'm just gonna have to buy food when we get there. I am chaotic right now. We're in the bathroom preparing bags. I'm getting my toiletries together now. That's where we're at. They called me yesterday. We're still in Mississippi. They had me reporting today at 6 a.m. It's a 3-leg, 2-leg, 3-leg. So that means 3 flights today, 2 flights tomorrow, 3 flights on the last day. And it was reporting at 6 a.m., which meant that I was gonna have to leave my house at 4:30 a.m. Leave my house, not even wake up, leave my house. And we had not even left Mississippi. That's a 6-hour drive for us. So we got in late last night at 6 p.m. I'm stressing. I know no one's gonna pick up this trip because it's so ugly. Not only that, I've got to prep for Thanksgiving. My mom's coming in town tomorrow. I won't be here. The house is a disaster, so I'm all over the place right now, but it is what it is. Called my friend Sydney last night. If you don't know her, she's in some of my previous vlogs. She's a flight attendant as well. She was like, put up the first turn as a jetway trade, which that probably doesn't make any sense to you guys unless you are in the airline industry, but you can basically break up your trip and break down some as a turn or a 2-day. My first flight today, the one that reported at 6 a.m. was a Dallas turn. So it was from Atlanta to Dallas, Dallas to Atlanta, and then we sit for 2 hours and then we leave for, I think we're going to Canada. I really don't know. So I put it on the board just to get rid of that Dallas turn so I could at least sleep in and get my life together this morning. My saving grace, someone called me last night at 9 p.m. It's I would love to take your Dallas turn. And I was like, thank you. You are an angel. When you do break it up like that, the credit time goes down. So this trip is hardly worth anything for 3 days. So that stinks. But it was the time that I needed. I really needed to get my life together. So I didn't have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn this morning and my body go into shock after not working for weeks and only working leanovers. We do have a little bit of a long layover in Louisville, Kentucky, so I'm excited about that. Let's get our life together and go to the airport and see if I remember how to be a flight attendant. We've got all of our shenanigans in here. This is my little toiletry bag that I take on my trips. And one day my goal is just to always have it ready to go, basically buy 2 of everything and this one stay in my bag. But it's been so long that I haven't restocked things, so we're using basically all of my things that I already use at home. These are great. These are my makeup erasers at night where I can wash my face. I do bring my own rags and stuff, so I'll pack those. And yeah, we just got all of our basic toiletries. We're gonna zip that up. look at there. Already got a few things in here. We're mentally preparing ourselves for this flight. 3 days, y'all. My body's gonna go into shock. It's like I'm starting all over again or something. I haven't been on a 3-day trip since before the wedding. We're opening a Celsius to start our day. We've got 2 more for the rest of the trip. And then I thought these were festive. They'll make me feel good while I'm on my trip. I told you guys that I love these Olipop drinks, and this is their, I guess, Christmas edition. It's crisp apple, and I love the can too. I had 2 of them last night actually, and it was really delicious. So I'm gonna bring 2 of those on the trip too while we're at the hotel. We can watch Hallmark movies, drink our little Olipops. I think it'll be fun. Tonight's layover is actually super short. It's only like minimum rest. And we get up so early in the morning for the first flight out. But tomorrow is only 2 legs, and we land at our next layover at like 8 a.m. So it's a very long layover. It's like 18 hours or something. So that's exciting. And I think we're going to Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm sure it's gonna be cold. And I looked at the weather, it's supposed to be really rainy, so I highly doubt I'll get out. I don't know what the vibe will be with my crew. So we're gonna bring cozy clothes. But if the crew's really fun and they feel like braving the rain, then we might go out somewhere. So we'll see. I just had a really good idea to bring some popcorn in case the hotel has a microwave in the room. Even if it doesn't, I could always go downstairs, but that always makes it fun. Watch some Hallmark movies, eat some popcorn, and maybe I can get some chocolate to go on top from downstairs in the store. I'm trying to make this trip as festive as possible. I'm gonna make it cozy and festive. We're on our way to the airport. DB just ran into Kroger really quick because we have no food, and he's gonna get me a little snack like some crackers and cheese because once I get to the airport I'm not gonna have any food, and I'm not super hungry right now. So he's picking that up. Oh, and then I needed cash, my dollars. We give tip money to the van drivers, and because I haven't worked in so long, like a 3-day trip, I haven't needed them and I don't have any. It is chaotic at the grocery store right now. And DB was like, why is it so busy? I'm like, it's Thanksgiving week. I'm honestly stressed, y'all. Like, I should have put in PPT, which is paid personal time. I did it for Thanksgiving. I put in PPT for Thanksgiving and the day after, and then a few other days. So I have like multiple days off for Thanksgiving. But leading up to, I was like, oh, it'll be fine if I work. But now I feel stressed because I have so much to prep for Thanksgiving Day, and I'm coming back. I won't get home until like 5 p.m. on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Just feel overwhelmed. Welcome to Canada. We made it. We landed about an hour ago. It's almost like 7 p.m. now, and it's very chilly. View of the city. It is popping out there. Everybody is out and about, moving around for the holidays. We're back to our old habits. We ordered DoorDash. And then I went downstairs to pick up my DoorDash, and I saw a little candy shop. And I saw this. I've never had this. It's called Smarties. Looks like chocolate and just like colorful candies, but it looked kind of good. So I was like, oh, that looks yummy. And DB's favorite candy is Reese's, and I've never seen a candy bar like this. So I picked this up to take home to him. At our holiday Christmas movies on a not Hallmark channel, but it's giving Hallmark channel. And I ordered a quesadilla, so that's what we're about to eat now. We're very snuggly per usual. Today was so easy. It's a nice little setup for you guys. I sat y'all on top of the lamp. Ooh. I hope they put silverware in here. Ah, dang, I don't think they did. It's okay. It'll be fine. It smells really good though. We survived today. The flight was great. It was a little bumpy coming in, so we only did like a short little water walk. We weren't able to do a full service, There's new snacks on the plane. We get new snacks every now and then. It's been so long since I've done like a full service. Only having one leg, it's a good start. Tomorrow we have a long layover, and the last day we have 3 legs, and that'll be the day before Thanksgiving. But the airport was wild. We don't have a lot of time on this layover. I think we have like 11-hour rest, and it took forever to get through the airport. It was insane. I could never imagine doing this as a layover, which is where you work the last flight out and take the first one out the next morning. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I've been doing a lot of layovers, and I hear that this one is brutal. Like, no one ever wants this layover just because it's such a process getting through the airport and whatnot. But yeah, we're here. So proud of myself. It's really not a bad 3-day. I'm just being dramatic. Whenever I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't worked 3 days away from home in so long. And I was getting a little cocky. I didn't put in for anything or preference anything because I thought that I may not get called for 8 days, and they called me the day before. That is so wild to me. So they must have definitely needed people. About to be 7 p.m. and I'll probably wash my face and try to get in bed by like 8 or 9 because I haven't woken up this early in a while and gotta get going. So it's not like I wake up early and I work 1 flight home and I'm done. I wake up so early and I work 2 flights and we have to get to our layover. All alarms are set for in the morning.